It's all a dream. When all these dumbass kids went inside the train, some weird gas knocked them out. However, we never saw any of them really wake up or anything. So what if all of them are still asleep and this is all a dream? Because it makes sense. This is a fan game, which means this isn't canon, which means that none of the deaths are real and they are all just friends role-playing with each other. This also makes sense why Kaisenet is in this dream. He live streams everything. Survival rates. In 2022, a famous YouTuber called Your Least Favorite NPC uploaded a dumbass video predicting the survival rates of the participants. 2 years later in 2024, chapter 1, he was right. Wolfgang got a 0% survival rate and he fucking died to death by being blown up by Ava, a woman. This shows that NPC is so smart and goated and he can predict the outcome of Eden's garden. Desmond never touched a gun in his life. Think about it. Why does Desmond never hold a weapon in the entirety of Eden Garden so far? Because he is lying about his talent. Because how can he be called the ultimate marksman and would never touch a gun? Even when Diana grabbed the taser to zap the shit out of Gang, he told everyone he had never seen that taser before in his life. Cassidy is not a gamer. Think about it. Do we ever see Cassidy play a game? During the gaming tournament, she didn't even play. She was only giving instructions to Damon, dumbass, on how to play. How can you call yourself a pro gamer, but never even have hold a controller before? Ingrid is a criminal. This one's kinda obvious. Ingrid has confessed of using chemicals to clean her weapons that she used to kill and dismember people. Mark hates Jet. Think about it. Do we ever see these two hold hands like Kaito and Shuichi? So how can they be bros? The answer is obvious. Mark hates Jet. Because we never even hear Mark call Jet a bro back. This is totally required for bros. So how can they both be bros if one of them doesn't even acknowledge the other as a bro? Yuli's book guy is schizophrenic. Hear me out. Book guy writes the most mundane shit down in his book. But why? Is it because he is a dumbass? Is it because he has the memory of a goldfish? Or is it because he is schizophrenic? Think about it. All of Book Guy's friends are dead, so he creates OCs he can roleplay with in character AI by writing down character statistics, birthdays, names, genders, hobbies, so he can relive past memories with his now late friends. Diana is the mastermind. Think about it. What gender is Diana? A woman. Who else is a woman? Junk, Enoshima, and Sumuka Shiwaganer. What is Diana's talent? Whatever, something with makeup. What is Junko's and Shumuki's talent? Exactly. Fashionista and Danganronpa fan. Do you see the connection? What if Diana changed her looks with makeup to look like a different person to frame the real Diana to fuck her over so she can control the killing game? It all makes sense. It really does. Diana is the true mastermind of Project Eden Garden. She was in the same room as Wolfgang and fucking killed him, so she changed her looks to Ava, the ultimate liar, to frame her, and that's why Ava fucking died. John is from Yakuza. Hear me out. What is John's animal motive? A dragon. Who else is like a dragon? That's right, Fuyuhiko Kuzuryu. What if John's acquainted with baby Gangsta and he's there on a mission to fight the Eden clan to become the dragon of Kuzuryu? It also makes sense on how John is physically the strongest guy in the academy like Kiryu Kazuma. We all just have to wait for him to Tiger Drop Toshiko to confirm this. Grace and Wolfgang shared the same room. And what is their acronym for Project Eden's Garden? Exactly. This is, by the way, just a random thing I wanted to mention. There's no connection to Grace and Wolfgang, but hear me out. Where did Grace sleep? Exactly, on the bed. But where did Wolfgang sleep? That's right, on the ground. Grace is the alpha and is always on top, and that's why Wolfgang went crazy. He realizes he couldn't release the wolf inside his gang and attack Diana, a woman, and then got blown up. Mara is here against her will. Listen to this. What if Mara is against her will? She never said anything so far and always looks gloomy and down when shooting people. This could also indicate that Tozu is just a huge jackass and I don't fucking know. Toshiko's face. Toshiko never showed her face. This is a reference to how women hate me and never showed their face to me. But is this because Toshiko is autistic and doesn't want to look people in their eyes? Or is it because Toshiko hides her face because she has a scar that she's embarrassed of? I don't know, to be honest. Kai is streaming the death game. Think about it, Kai's a cloud chaser. What better way to make good content is to stream the death game towards Danganronpa fans. This also makes sense on how he is so calm and collected during the death game, because he knows he has plot armor. That's why he sticks to the pro deck, because the protagonist can never die in the Danganronpa game. Except Kaito, he's the only pro deck that died, but he died because he was too cool to live, but that doesn't fucking matter. The animal motives predicts the kill order. Think about this. Wolfgang died first. His motive was the sheep, aka a naive person. His killer was a crow, a hunter. There are more hunters as animal motives, like the dragon, the shark, the wolf, the crocodile, the lion, and the bear. All of these could predict the killing order. What if the next chapter, a character like the golfer, a hare, gets killed by a wolf? Or that two predators fight each other, like the lion and the bear. Or the spider would lay out a web and trap the butterfly. All of these animal motives will clash with each other and predict the killing order. Tozu is Wolfgang's father. What is Wolfgang? A sheep. What is Tozu? A ram. A ram is a male sheep. See the connection? Father of the sheep, it makes sense. Tozu's the father of Wolfgang, and that's why when you open Wolfgang's motive, it says like father like son, a wolf in sheep's clothing. Wolfgang was the sheep, and Tozu is the wolf hiding in sheep's clothing. That's why Wolfgang never noticed his dad is a foul piece of shit hosting this death game. Akire releases the wolf in his gang. I have no fucking clue what this means. How did I include, what the fuck? Cassidy does not know she's in a death game. Cassidy is silly and a dumbass, and she does not know that she's in a death game. She hosts a gaming tournament with zero worries about the world, thinking this is all fun and games. Or what if... Nah, she's just silly. Mark is Midori from Your Turn to Die. Look at the sprite and tell me otherwise. Eva is alive. Think about it. Her talent is lying, and... Actually, never mind, she's fucking dead. Eloise is French. That's literally it. Wolnona is poor. Think about it. She keeps saying that she has a company, literally flexing. But did she ever say what the name of the company was? No. She literally is gatekeeping her own company. So what if in reality, her company got bankrupt and she's in reality putting the fries in the bag? That's why she entered Eden's garden. I don't fucking know. Eden's identity. Who's Eden? And where's his garden? Think about this. Wolfgang and Kokichi are brothers. They look like each other. Just look. They both yap about truth and lies, have the same hair, and are mirrors to each other. Wolfgang brings criminals to justice while Kokichi himself is a criminal. So what does this mean for Eden's identity? Well, literally nothing. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. This is also a subtle hint how I want Grace to use a metal pipe to beat my niece in.